Hey ladies, I know I'm a little bit early, but I was so excited. I thought I'd go ahead and start the video and then hang on, I gotta get over here on YouTube and then people can come in as they wander in. So I got excited and I was playing before you guys got here and I was working on this little layout here. I was curious what you guys thought about it. If the background's too busy or I could put some little white gesso, a little bit of white gesso over it to tone it down a little bit. Oh, hey, Misty. I went live a little bit early. So, in this craft and grab, I am just going to take whatever scraps are on my desk, and all this stuff is on my desk, and we're going to make some ephemera. And I got so excited, I started working a little bit early and started kind of putting a piece together. And I was going to ask you ladies what you thought about it. But let's give everybody a chance to come in because I started a little bit early. I see we've got 3 in here now. So who else is here? Please speak up. I think what I'm going to do, and I'll make this announcement a little bit later too, on these craft and grabs, I think I might open it up and let one of you guys come on and craft with me. If you'd like that, if you think it, would be helpful to have kind of chatter between a couple of people, then we could rotate it out, and that person would still be able to enter the giveaway at the end. So, Misty, I don't think you've been to one of these yet. So what happens is I just craft, and it's right now 6:30. I'm going to give it a couple more minutes. I craft and make however much I can make. I go hour to an hour and a half, somewhere in there. And at the very end, everybody puts in a number and we do a drawing, and that person gets to pick one of the things that I made and I send it off to them. And so it's kind of a fun, and I ask for a lot of audience input on what we should do. So, who all is here? Please speak up and let us know. I just did one. We did jelly printing a couple of nights ago. And I thought I would do another one tonight because I really, really need to. Hey, Pam. Hello. It's the first one you've been to, too. So, yeah, we're just going to craft, and at the end, somebody will win a prize. So, this is what I just was so excited. I got to work on something. Do you think that background is too busy? I could mute it down with a little bit of gesso. I wasn't sure if it was too busy. I got these little die cuts from Vicky. They're from Stamperia, but it's the collection of Vicky. Oh gosh. You'd think it looks adorable. Not too busy. I don't need to tone it down a little in the back. I was going to put a word across here. So what this is, the background is collaged with, I'm really on a mission to use up scraps. Hey, Wendy. So this is the tissue paper that the Your Creative Studio comes in. And so I just tore rectangles out of these pieces, inked them up, and then I collaged them down on this piece. This is what I did with that. You like it? It's not too busy in the background? If you guys think it looks okay, then I'm going to ink it up and go ahead and glue it down. That'll be our first piece. Rusty pin. Vintage photo. I like it as it is. Okay. Well, I'm going to move this stuff over then and start gluing. Let's put this right about here. So what's everybody else up to today for Monday? Did anybody have the day off today? I know it was President's Day. A lot of in the private sector, they don't take off for President's Day. But the banks do. The banks are closed, and the government offices are closed. We've got 8. Speak up if you're here. I'm putting my first piece together. So all of this stuff that you see on my desk is stuff that is always on my desk. This is not coming out very fast. It's been sitting here and I need to clean it off. So I thought before I clean it off, you took off today. Oh, you don't do outside you don't have a job outside the home. I know you work plenty hard inside the home, so I'm not insinuating that you don't work hard. Just that you do it in the house. And I know that one. Oops, I forgot to ink that guy up. We'll ink up the rest of them. Okay, check after. Trying to straighten up your craft room. It seems like everybody's doing that. Definitely need to ink up this guy because he's got white all around the edges of him. Now I don't have to do the bottom because he's sitting in the teacup and the proportions are way wrong. That teacup is way too big for the house, but I just thought it was cute putting him in the teacup. So let's ink that up a little bit. Oops, I'm probably getting off the camera while I'm inking, and I need to move up here a little bit. When I get to work in that, I have a hard time with that, about not staying in camera. So this, I probably should glue the dog to the cup. That should probably be the first thing. And let me see if I can open this up a little more with the pin I have here. I saw so many people using these little bottles and it just seemed like such a good idea. So I bought some, and I think it is a good idea. It's just that mine is a little clogged up, so it's not coming out really fast. Hey, guess what, girls? Is that a basset hound? No, I think it's some kind of a spaniel. I think it's a spaniel. So today I went out and went to 3 of my favorite thrift stores in the area. You know, I was telling you guys yesterday on the sale that I haven't been shopping much lately, and so I'm really starting to get low on some things. Man, did I find some cool stuff. So I'm anxious for the next live sale. Hey, Pat. So I'm working on my first piece. The goal tonight is to, there it comes. The goal tonight is to use up stuff that's on my desk. And it's about time with it. I went shopping. Oh, you should see the stuff I got. I am so excited. Whoops, he's crooked. But yes, I went to 3 different stores and I was going to go to a 4th, but they were closed today. They had the nerve to close. But I found fabrics, I found some books, I found just some little kind of knick-knacky things. Oh, I found a whole bottle or whole jar of buttons plus some more. And I think what I'm going to do is put together some, for next video sale, I'm going to put together some vintage button packs and put those on my video sale. because I have so many buttons and I really, really need to, I can't possibly use them all up. He's cute. Yeah, he is, Pat, isn't he? So I got everything sorted today, and Happy Ray won the free shipping giveaway. She was pretty happy about that. And tomorrow I'll start sending out invoices. I didn't get any sent out today, but I got everything sorted. And then I had to go, I went to the hair salon and got my hair cut. I was so overdue for a haircut. If you're friends with me on Facebook, you can go take a look at it. But I went and got a haircut. And I'm very, very happy with it. Oh gosh, they missed out on your balls from them. Yes, they did. Oh, thank you, Wendy. Yes, please give me a thumbs up. Okay. So these are all just little die cuts. They're from Stamperia, and it's Vicky Papiano. I don't know. She lives in, where does she live? Greece? I love her channel. She just has a touch with her stuff. Okay, there's that. Now I do think he is adorable, sitting in his little cup. Now let's find a word. And I have these little tins sitting on my desk. Am I far enough up or am I working? I can move my camera. Seems like I'm off camera a bit. Oh, hey, Karen Sue. Oh, did you see my picture? Okay, I've got inspire that we could put up there. That might be a little too big. Aww. Look at this one for this little puppy dog. How about worthy of love? Because he is worthy of love, isn't he? I like this one. What do you guys think? Yeah, I like that there. You have hair envy. Well, come to North Carolina and go see my. I don't color my hair. I only get it cut like a couple times a year. I don't blow dry it. I don't. That's just my hair. I gave up many years ago trying to. There he is. Looks like he's sitting awful far over this way. Maybe, you know what this pack had in it? These are the little die cuts. And I think that I saw a little tiny bird in one of these. And wouldn't it be cute? Either a little bird or we could put a little cat sitting up there with him. So there's the cat, and then let's see what the bird looks like. There's the bird. We can put a cat, or we could put the little bird sitting on the edge of the cup. Let me bring it up closer. So there's the bird. And here's the cat. What do you guys think? Cat or the bird? The bird says Misty. Anybody else have an opinion? The bird is a little smaller. It doesn't, the bird, okay. we'll put the bird, because yeah, when I glued him in, I glued him over to the side a little bit. This little die cut set is so awesome. Look at the bicycle. There's a big old teapot. There's doors and windows and flowers. Look at the teacup set. So I planned. It was a littler dog too, but he was too little, I think, um, for this particular layout. Okay, let me get these back in here and we'll glue the bird on, and then we will move on to the next project. And I'll get you guys to chime in a little bit. We'll ink on him. So this little piece will be up for grabs at the end, just like everything else we make tonight. All right, you guys think, should we make, I've got stuff to make tags. I've got stuff we can use to make pockets. I've got belly bands. We could decorate a page, you know, like one side of an actual journal page to go in a journal. Look at that. And you can't see, I'll hold it up here in just a sec. His little claws actually go over the side of the cup. Look at that. Can you guys see that? Is it clear? There it is. Look at that. Isn't that sweet? Come on. There we go. Isn't that sweet? All right. There's piece number 1. Worthy of love. He is a sweetheart. I could do another collage with the Your Creative Studio stuff. I have got, this is all papers and lace and, oh, let me show you. This is the other thing we could do. The cuteness, I know. Isn't it cute? So if you've ever gotten a Your Creative Studio box, she always sends a thank you card. And on one side of the thank you card, it actually says, thank you. Like this. Thank you for your purchase. Hope you would enjoy this collection. So that's on one side. And then on the other side is a little, like a little poem and I love this, write your own story with a typewriter. So I have all of these, I have, do you have any more? Oh, black memory boxes. So I have all these cards and I started decorating them. So look at this. And this background here is from the Your Creative Studios box. And then I've got some typewriter text. And these are pieces out of the Your Creative Studio box, like this piece is. This one has a little butterfly on it and a label. And then this guy has the bird. And then I sewed around them. So if you want to decorate a thank you card, we can do that. Somebody speak up and tell me, what do you want to, we could make another booklet. We did this the other day. We had this, the Constitution, and then I have some of the memoranda. Here's a memoranda with some writing on the front and the dues account on the back. We could make a little notebook out of this. A journal page. Okay, let's do that. And before we start on that, I want to show you something. So this is, I want to show you something that we did not last time, but the time before. This is my memories journal that I'm making for my son. And the stories in it are all stories about, you know, my childhood. Oh, for those of you who haven't seen, that was me. Wasn't that a cute little thing? So I'm making this memories journal for my son, and it's just got different things throughout my life that he may not know about. And I love it. I'm just sort of filling it up as I go. And I took that. So here's a piece of ledger paper. So this is a page. I'm going to glue this to make a pocket, but do you guys recognize this? We made this little scrappy notepad a couple of times ago, and this wasn't picked for the giveaway. So I'm going to put it in here, and I'm going to write little stories about my brother on each of the pages. So that little book went into my memory journal. I just wanted to show you all that because we made that together. All right, we're going to do a journal page. Let me grab a piece of copy dyed paper. Here's a piece. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I tried to use the lace to get pattern, and I didn't get very dark pattern. If anybody has a trick to that, let me know. I don't dye paper all that often, but and I probably need to iron that down, but I can do that later. All right. So what shall go on our journal page? Misty, you pick journal page. Do we want this to be a botanical, a bird, some lace? I've got all sorts of things. Like we can put a little strip of paper down the edge. We can collage on it. I've got this we could put on here. I'd take the white edges off. We could put that on there and make it a torn pocket and then decorate here. What do you guys think? I kind of like this pocket idea. Just get all that white off of there. What do you think about making this a pocket? Collage. Okay. Misty wants to collage. So let me pull out. I've got some green things here. I've got this. I've got some book page. This is all just stuff, like I said, that I have on my desk. Here's some more of this with a flower in it. Let's see. Do we want to collage the entire thing? I'm going to rip this up into pieces. We don't need... let's start. Let's start by putting this sort of right here. We'll put a book page right here. And I've got tons of scrap paper stuff that I printed out that I can use. I've got this whole pile over here. In fact, let's take, before I get too far into this, let's take some of this music. And where is, in all this mess, my tear ruler? Should we have a color theme to it, or just sort of go with some neutrals, or green, blue? I've got some green papers out here. Okay, there's that. What do you guys think? Not seeing a color scheme coming up, so I'm just going to keep going with what I'm doing here. And if you guys want something specific as far as color, you just let me know. Let's see what I've got up here. I've got some of this, and I've got some of this. These are all the scrap papers that I found when I was cleaning out. I have a box that printer paper had been in, and I had it up on my shelf, and when I was cleaning up, I found all of these papers, and I'm thinking, holy cow, those would be great. Here's this. I'm kind of going for, looks like kind of the yellows and greens. Some fibers. Oh, yes, we could put some fibers in. I've got lots of fibers. Now, this is actual, oh no, I copied this one. I found a bunch of these pages that had the original writing on them in at a local like flea market thing. And so I grabbed it. So I have the ones that actually have the original writing on it. Where did my Taylor go? I know that I had it earlier. Well, we'll just use this one. It won't be real ragged, but it'll work. Now these I saved to stamp on. I had a whole bunch of cutoffs. Here's a little tip, ladies. So when you're cutting up your white copy paper, you know, if you're doing and lace, be nice too. Okay. All the cutoffs after you do your fussy cutting and everything, they were white. I just laid a plastic garbage bag down on the floor because I'm on a cement floor down here. And I laid these all out and I just sprayed them all with coffee. So now they're all coffee dyed, but what I can do is stamp images or words and make my own little stamps out of them. So don't throw those cutoffs away. All right, let's put down, and I'm getting glue all over, but y'all know I use my glue eraser. Let's put this up here. I started to save my scraps and copy dyed paper with my cans. The smell, I know. Well, I was throwing away all of those little scrappy pieces, and then I thought, well, you know, I can use those. This piece, look at this. This has like a zigzag stitch through the paper at the bottom, and then the strings hanging off the end. So I'm gonna put that one right down here. So we get a few fibers hanging off there. There's some fiber pan. Hey, Kelly. We're just doing a audience participation collage for a journal page. Let's take some of this down here. I know what I did with my tear ruler. What if we put this one down the edge of the page that way? Let's take it all the way down. All right. Anybody else? Am I doing a good job on the collage, or you guys want to see some other types of paper? I've got some of this green stuff here that I can use along with all the writing. And so let's do this one here. Down the edge, and I'm getting glue everywhere. I don't know, I don't worry too much about that because we can clean it up. Okay, how we doing? How about one of these? How about one of these up here in the corner? Put a new glue page in my book. Looks good from my side. Oh, good. I like to collage. You know, I was so worried about creating live because sometimes it takes me a long time to figure things out, but I'm finding the more I do it, the faster I'm getting. Kelly, you see this one we already did? Isn't that cute? And this is your first time here, so I'm not sure if you know, but everything that I make tonight will go in the drawing at the end, and then somebody, whoever wins the drawing, will get to pick the piece that they want. So that's why I ask you guys to give input. I'm liking it so far. Okay. Ooh, I didn't look at, this is some dictionary paper. I didn't look at what the words were. Pelvic. Well, we might just have to put like the focal or something over that. And it's not terribly bad, but let's put that there. And let's put another little piece of this right here. You know, I used to watch the big name creators, do collage live, not live, but on their videos, and they made it look so easy. And I thought, oh, I'll never be able to do that. But it's really not that difficult, because they always turn out looking amazing no matter what you put down. Okay. I have got, no, let me use another piece of that. I'm going to get the papers down and then we'll look at some lace. So this page is a little warped, and I can go over this. Oh, it's actually laying down now that it's kind of wet with the glue. And I can go over it with the iron afterwards and get it to lay down better. Okay, let's see what else now. Got a lot of writing. How about, we've got one little music page. So how about if we do one of these? So you guys, I'm really trying to, everyone is talented in their own way. That is true. And what I want to do is maybe give a little like inspiration to a different way, because I don't follow rules in this stuff. I don't in my jewelry making either. And I don't know. I don't follow rules. And I like to do things my way. It makes me happy. All right, so we've got that. Let's put, quite fit, does it? Not quite wide enough. Put it this way. Ooh, it does fit that way. Let's put that up there that way. And then I'll see if I can find a little bit more book page. As long as it makes you happy. Exactly. Exactly. Okay, so I need something right here. Let's see, what do I have? Well, that's kind of random. What do you think about a blue piece in there? Nah? Too different? And then I've got all this down here to do. Let's not use the blue piece. I probably need a little bit more of the sunflowers. So we'll put that up there because I've got it down here. And maybe here, so it's kind of across. Can you move that piece up about an inch or so? Okay. Yeah, please let me know if I'm ever out of screen, because I tend to do that. I get to create and then I forget to. There we go. There's a little of that. And how about, let's see what else I have up here. I have some pretty wild stuff up here, but Oh, here's some more dictionary pages with some photos in it. Let's do one with a bird. We can put that down here. And this one's kind of yellowed, so I'm so glad you joined us, Kelly. How about that guy right there? Or right there? No, I think I like him over there. And then I need a little more book page. I need something up here. Let's put another little piece of this. I thought I had one already torn out. Maybe not. I have that right there. Yep. I like it. The person I love to watch. Oh, well, I'm glad you took time out to come and create and hang out with us and chit chat. And so there we go. There's where we're at so far. I still have a little ways to go. Let me look in my book page bin and see if I can find. Ooh, I see something nice and brown. I have to look at it and make sure there's nothing bad on it. Ooh, and it's real, not crispy, but it's soft. It just tears like butter. Okay. I know actually, how about down here? I like this down here a little bit better. And this is actually two pieces. Get it back up here again. I'm getting it slid down. Actually, let me do this. Let me just move this down a little bit. Because I need to pull it a little closer to me to work. You guys see how I'm working? What a mess is on my desk. Do you guys work like that? I don't know if there's something wrong with me that I'm so all over the place when I create, but I cook like that too. My husband's funny. He's like, you have to have every dish in the kitchen out when you're cooking. I can't help it. I need all that stuff. So for those of you who came in a little bit later, I'll tell you, I went shopping today and I bought stuff. Let's see, where did I have? Oh, that's way up there and it doesn't really show. So let's put some more of this math paper right here. And that should clear us up. That should be everything. Just like that. All right, now we have to embellish it a little bit because if it's going to be if it's going to be a page in a journal, it's got to have a little more stuff on it. So let me go and cut off. And I just made like a ton more scraps that I'll have to use. And I got everything stuck to my glue page. Oh, hey, Donna. I am just terrible about this. I'm just bad about getting everything out. But it comforts me to have all this stuff around me. Except when I can't find stuff like my scissors. Okay, what did I do with the scissors? I had them out earlier. And they've got bright orange handles. Does anybody see them? Let me know if you see them. All right. Where did they go? Where did they go? Let me get, I have another littler pair somewhere. Oh, there they are. There they are. I found them. They never go too far, just far enough to aggravate me. All right, what kind of, oops, cut it? I thought I cut the page open, but I didn't. I'm just gonna put some washi on it. Okay, so what kind of a like focal should we put on this? What should be our theme for the focal? That's the problem with being a messy crafter. I know. Oh, Toby's here. Hey, Toby. So for those of you who are coming in and you've never been to one of these before, we're going to make for a while. It's 7. We'll probably make until 7:30, quarter to 8. And then whatever we've made will go up for a giveaway. And we'll do a giveaway. I was looking for my glue eraser, but I can do that later. I am a really messy crafter and I lose stuff all the time. I try to keep the stuff that I use most often. I try to keep that right at hand, but you can see I'm not successful tonight. All right, so what shall we put in the middle of this? We wanted to put some lace, right? I heard lace and fibers. There's some lace I have just sitting on my desk. It came from an estate sale. What do you think about putting a piece of lace down the edge like that so it'll stick out? Do you like that? Do you want it across the top? Should we put it at the bottom? Where should we put? Yeah, I can't either, Pat, and I just don't let it bother me. So what do you think? Down the side, across the top, or at the bottom? Needs a number. Okay, we'll get a number in there. I've got lots of numbers. Let's figure out the lace first, though, since I've got it out here. What do you guys think? Have some friends at Spin Fiber. Oh, man. You're lucky, Donna. All right, I'm stuck, ladies. Help me out. This is audience participation. Where shall we put the lace? Top? Not feeling it on this piece. Okay. Somebody wanted some lace. Let's see about something else. And then fibers. Let's see, how would we add fiber to this piece? What do you have in mind, Pam? You asked for some fibers. You know what I do want to do? I do want to put some washi down the edge so it folds over. Let me, and I don't know if you guys have seen my washi storage, but except this is coming apart. I use string, I use twine, and I make little ropes of it so that I can see it all, I don't lose it, and I can take it, I'll fix that later. This one's got little flowers on it. Maybe we could use, yeah, I stuck it together with washi tape. Get a stencil. Okay. What do you think about this, though, for now? Going down the side with the flowers and then wrapping around to the other side. Do you guys like that or no? We have some sunflowers in there. Or I've got some real thick washi tape. Or where's my, This is my stuff from Your Creative Studios. Ooh, I've got one with the greens on it. Maybe that would be pretty. And then, yes, we'll do some stenciling. What do you think about that down the side? I kind of like that. I kind of like that. And then I've just got my stuff all on a ring. And I hang it up on a little hook I have right beside my desk. All right, let's do this. Now, I wonder if this page will have a pocket, a flip, a fabric flip, a belly band. Belly band might be pretty. We don't have to, do the whole thing tonight. If somebody picks this, if they win, they can decorate it. Oh, have a good dinner, Kelly. Come back and see us if you finish. Thanks for joining. All right. The thing I have a hard time with when I do something down the middle like this is getting it even so that it looks right on the other page. It looks pretty good. And so let's... Yep. You like that, Toby? Cut off this little piece here. Yeah, I like that. It's green, it matches, and it strengthens that spine a little bit. All right, and then a stencil, says Pat. Let's find a stencil. Boy, do I have stencils, because I had them out for, I've got something like, I'll let you guys pick. I have this stencil. I have this one with little flowers in it. Let me move this out of the way. I have some numbers and letters stencils. I'm just going to find them in here. I've got the crackle stencil that we could use. I've got the text stencil that we could use. Numbers. Okay, let me find my numbers in here. We've got this one that's like a ledger kind of a thing. We've got some ledgery kind of stuff in there. Let me dig down and find what I did with the numbers. Okay, so here is this one. I've got that one with numbers on it, and we can just kind of randomly put it on. Who is that? Who said numbers? Was that? Oh, that was Wendy. You like the crackle? Okay, so let's do this. Let's put a little bit of crackle down, and then we'll put some numbers over the top. How's that? Now, shall we use... Should we put the numbers first and then a little bit of crackle over it, or the crackle and then the numbers? I'm thinking maybe the numbers first. And it's looking great. Good. I'm glad you like it. It's so much fun crafting with you guys here. I'm going to put these in a little bit darker. And I'm just going to put it on randomly, and then we'll put some crackle over the top of that. I'm going to have to rub a whole lot harder because it's not showing up real good. It's too close to the colors. But that's okay. I can rub harder and put it on darker. Or I could use like a forest moss or something like that and do it in a dark green. But let's see what this, I think I can get it on here. Ah, there we go. What do y'all think about that? Need a little bit right here. And a little bit down here. Okay, what do you guys think about that? You like? And then I would do this crackle a little bit, maybe with the vintage photo. You like it? Okay. Yes. Pam says yes. Okay. Let me find what I did with my. Now, you see, guys, I just have my vintage photo out. I should name this series The Absent Minded Crafter. And maybe that's what we'll do because I can't find it for the life of me. No, I don't want to use. Oh, I had my oxides last time. This time I have my ink. But okay, let's just put a little bit. I don't want too much in there. But just a little bit to give it some crackling. Oh yeah, I like that in the background. So I'm putting the crackling where we don't have any numbers. So get that sort of crackled effect. All right. I think there we go. You see there's a little bit of the crackle in there, a little bit here. Let's put a little bit down at the bottom. So we've got just a little bit of crackle, not too much, but our numbers still show, and we have a little bit of crackle. You guys liking it? I'm going to have to think of a focal to put on there, or maybe we could, put a pocket on there. We could put, I'd like some fiber or something down the edge. I don't know if it should be fabric or that's too white. I'm just thinking something, even if it doesn't go the whole way. How about, I've got over here, something in color for the focal. Yeah, I think something that really pops out and is vibrant. I have her left over, but she blends in too much. I really want. Now this brings in blue, but I'm wondering. We tore. No, because I don't think you want to. All right, let's think about this. So, what else shall we put on it? I heard a request for some lace, and I've got different colors. I've got some yellow, which would be nice. It would go with that really well. And I could put the yellow next to the washi tape, right up to the washi tape. What do you guys think of that? Do you like that? Need some color to make it pop. Yep, I agree. I agree. And I've got florals. I've got birds. I've got some big birds from matches from Roxy's cutouts. And then I've got this book of all my little scraps. Oh, what about? I know. What about one of these big clocks? And then something else with it. You guys like the clock? Not that, but that's still, I think, too close to the colors of the. Lovely. You like the clock? And then if we put this sort of down this way and put the clock up here, then we've got a little bit of lace going behind the clock. And then we could do something down here, like maybe a pocket or something down here. What do you think? Good focal point. Lovely. Okay. What do you think about the lace? Yes, especially with the numbers on the background. It is perfect. Okay, we'll use that clock. And what do you think about the lace? Do you like the lace or should I get rid of it? I have other colors too. Oh, thank you, Toby. I'm not seeing a yay or nay on the lace. What do you guys think? Kind of ties in with the sunflowers down here. I like some lace, but you think another color. Okay. What color are you thinking, Pam? Let's see what I've got in this box down here. Let's see. I've got. Now here's a fiber we could use. This is one of my favorite fibers. When I run out of this, I'm going to be sad. Here's one that is just a nice, simple tan with a brown, like running stitch in it. What do you think about that? Right next to this, and then we could put the clock over it. A little. Well, we don't even have to put the clock over it. What do you think about that? A pinkish lace. I do. Oh, to pull out the pinks in here? Yes, I do. I do. Let hang tight. Let me grab it. I'm looking for where I put it. That could be a big task looking for the pink lace. There's some. Oh, and the thin one over it. I was just, you know what? It's funny you said that because I was just thinking the same thing. So here's a soft pink. It's almost a salmon-y color, but it's real soft. Wispy kind of lace. So I could do that. And then put this real thin one over it. Or I do have some pink rickrack that we could try. It's stretchy too. We could put a darker pink rickrack on there as well. So if we put that up there like that, do you like the pink rickrack beside it? That might be too much pink. Or I think this brown one is going to be better. Or the brown one on here. I think we're getting close, ladies. I kind of like the brown one. What do you guys think? I like the brown because it pulls in this, and that pink goes really well with this. What do you guys think of this combination? Misty says the darker pink looks good. So what do the rest of you think? We'll go with the consensus. Now, my other question is, should I cut down this heavy black border around here? So is it too heavy for this piece? I could take it down to just a real thin. Okay, I'm going to start gluing this stuff down because it's already 7:28 and I'd like to get one more piece of something done. I have an idea. Okay. Looks good like the border. No, it looks good like that. Okay. Let me put this down. I'm going to put it over the washi tape a little bit. This is so much fun, you guys. I love working with y'all. Okay, there's that. Try to get it real straight. Cut it down here. And I'm not going to glue that other edge just yet. I don't know if I'm going to need to. We'll see. Yeah, at least at the top and bottom I will. And I'm using Fabri-Tac because this is lace. All right, there's that. Now, leave the clock as is. Okay. Now we decided on the brown one, right? Like right down the edge right here or in the middle? What do you guys think? Down the middle or on the edge? I kind of like it on the edge. I'm going to make that executive decision, but not all the way to the edge. I'm going to leave this little pink stripe there, and then I'm going to put the brown right next to it. And then we'll put this down. You guys, I'm going to start very soon. I don't know if it'll be this week, but definitely by next week, I'm going to start making a sewing journal. And I'm going to, it won't be live, but I am going to record the sessions where I make the sewing journal. All right, there's that. What do you guys think? I think it makes it really, it finishes it off. And so then we're going to put the clock up here. Does anything need to go behind the clock? Do we need any fabric, any book text? I just don't know. I do have something else with numbers. What do you think about a little book text behind it? Do you like that? Leave it as is, nothing behind. Do I have any gauze? I have cheesecloth, but I don't know. The lace is a little bit fancy. I'm not sure. Everybody's saying leave it as is. Okay, I'm going to leave it as is. If we need to put some cheesecloth on somewhere else, oops, I didn't mean to use Fabri-Tac, but that's all right. right, right there. All right. From here, I just need a little pocket. And then I can go around and sew around this. Well, I wouldn't sew down the lace side maybe, but, and then you open it up and it's a journal page. Okay, let me see what we could use. Ooh, I've also got this really big word. Just put a word down there and I could put some fabric behind that. What do you think of that? Or should I put a pocket on it? You guys tell me. Journal or a pocket? Let me see. I have a pocket. Oh, this might be really nice on there. I made this the other day. And it's got the brown. It's more lace. What do you guys think of that as a pocket on there? And then something could go in there. No pocket? Okay. Do you want something's got to go down there? Do we want the word journal? Do we want a definition? A word only. Okay. The biggest word I have is that journal. I could go with journal and then a little label underneath that. What do you guys think of that? And that's a long label, so it kind of, and then the black on here sort of pulls out the black up here. What do you guys think of that? Yes, I will. I will. Absolutely. What do you think of that? Should we ink it in black or brown? What do you think, Pam? I'm thinking brown just to blend it in because the text is in the black. But you guys tell me. So I have that journal that's got the fuzzy thing across the top, and then I have another one that's stamped a little bit cleaner. And I can cut it down a little bit. You guys, I kind of like this one with the little fuzzy stuff at the top. It gives it a little more character. It looks pretty good. Ink the edges of the word. So I think I'm going to ink it in Vintage Photo. Because I think black would be too harsh. Now, the question is, what did I do with my little dauber? Are you guys laughing yet at me losing everything under the sun? Another brown one. And then I'm going to call this one good. I am not going to ink the edges of the page because if somebody chooses this as the prize, I want them to be able to make that call on whether they want the edges inked or not. So this could be the first page of a signature, and then you could, have other pages behind it. So there's journal. So I hope this gives you guys some inspiration to maybe just look at your desk and see what you have just sitting around on your desk. I mean, literally, this stuff is all pretty much just sitting on my desk. I did pull the clock out of a book, but everything else is just sitting around. You can do some amazing things with just the stuff on your desk. Okay, let's put that about right there. Make sure it's straight. It looks straight. And oh, I love that. What do you guys think? I think it has enough on it. I think any more would be too much. And I see there's a few spots of glue. I will erase those with my glue eraser once I find it. Um, I will take off the extra glue. What do you guys think? Nice page for a journal? Great page. Okay. Oh, good. I hope it did. And if any of you ever want to go live with me and do a craft and chat, just please drop me a note. I would love to do this kind of crafting with somebody else. Okay, so we have two things done. Let's get one more. It's 7:38. You guys want to do one more quick thing, or should we call it and just do the drawing between those two things? What do you think? Call it a night? Actually, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do one more thing. If you have to go, because I am going over my normal time, if you have to go, drop in your number, and if you get called or if you get picked, then I will reach out to you. Yeah, I think it won't be very long. I have one of these thank you cards that I want to do. Let's do this one. It says be filled with joy. And so all I do is go over on the other side and pick some paper. I love this paper. And just put a couple little pieces of ephemera on it, and then I'll sew around it off camera. So give us maybe 5 to 10 minutes, no more than 10, and we'll have this done. Someone pick me a number. Chili cheese fries. Ooh. Okay, we'll have somebody pick your number, Wendy. And then I can, if you win, I'll reach out to you and ask you, which piece you'd like. I kind of have a stinking suspicion which one everybody's going to like, but we'll see. All right, let's cut this off. And let me find some things here on my desk to put on this. That page took a while to put together, but that's okay. All right, so there's that. It's too big. Let's see, what shall we put on this? I need some little ephemera, and I have some over here. I have some tickets that we could use. I have a ticket, and I actually have 2 tickets. I have one that has like just some writing on it. We could do 2 tickets. Where does it go? And then I've got some other stuff as well. How about if we put 2 tickets and they'll be inked up? A button. I like your idea, Pam. Let's find a button. So here's my one of my things of buttons. I have so many. That's real neutral. Maybe we want to put something with color. If you guys see something color. It's too plain. green one. Do you guys like that green one? Or orange like the wings? I know, that's what I was looking for. Maybe like that. I'd have to cut off that shank, but that's okay. There's a brown one. See if I have anything else in here that's kind of orangey. I'm not seeing a lot. Here's a smaller one. That's not really orange. It doesn't really match the wings. Ooh, that does. What about that one? What about that one? Now, here's the question. Should we, because the writing is this way, should we orient it this way? And I can put the buttons here, and then I could use some cheesecloth under that. What do we think about that instead? You guys like that? Yes. Okay. So there's that, and let me grab some. I have some dyed cheesecloth somewhere, and then I have some really white stuff. I don't know where my darker dyed stuff is, so we'll just use. You guys can tell I like the neutrals, right? Let's see, this one's a little off-white. Let's cut a piece of this. Fold this in half. I really, really like that. Really, I don't think it needs a whole lot else. And then what I'll do is put a little bit of thread through that button. I really like it. What do you think, Pam? Yeah, but then I'd have to let it dry. I actually like it kind of light because it gives a little bit of contrast. Don't you? Yeah, I love it too. I have to ink up some cheesecloth, so I have some different colors. And I just haven't done it yet. So let's. There we go. Got a little something something in the button. And I think just like that, ink up the edges of this stuff and put everything down. And then I will go sew around it. I'm not going to do that here, but I will go sew around it. Okay, put my threads up. Sometimes I put things back where they go. All right, so let's do this real quick. While we're doing this, everybody put a number in. It looks like we have 9 people, plus somebody needs to pick a number for Wendy. So let's do 1 to 20. We'll spread them out real far. All right. Oh, I like that. Really makes it stand out. So put your numbers in. Somebody, hey Pam, will you pick a number for Wendy? Okay, I'm gonna smooth this out because I don't want this to get real gloppy under the cheesecloth. There we go. Perfect, perfect, perfect. 8 for Wendy. Okay, does everybody have a number in? We've got a lot more people here than that. Mommy Poppins. We've got Toby. Pam, you've got a number in? You got 13? Okay. We got more people in here than that. So if you want to participate, please speak up and put your number in there. Let me get these right side up. Okay. Just like that. Oops, nope. Nope, nope, nope. We were going to go the other way, weren't we? Let me rip that glue off. I'll get all of it off. We were going to go the other way. Like that. Okay. Glue the whole thing down. Isn't it fun when everybody puts their minds together and kind of contributes? And Cindy Brown was in here one night, and she said that she kind of felt at the end of it like it was partly her artwork too, because she had, contributed a lot. So actually, it was that notepad that, and she didn't win the giveaway, so she didn't get it. But this gives me a little bit of extra ephemera, and it gives us a chance to get together. And like I said, if anybody would love to come on with me and craft, let me know, and we'll make it happen. All right. There it is. What do you guys think? And then it'll have stitching around it as well. You did, Rose. We are just winding up, but we're doing the giveaway, so you're welcome to put your number in. So here are the pieces we made tonight. Let me recap. Top on my glue. The first piece was this little guy. I'm going to have to glue that down a little more there. First piece was this little guy. Okay, it could be a journal card. Probably would be best as a journal card. You could cut the corners off and make a tag out of it. The second piece was this journal page that we made, and you've got room to do other stuff with it. So that's the journal page. I love that. And then the last one was this thank you card from Your Creative Studios. It says, "Be filled with joy 2021." And I will stitch around it. So those are the three pieces that are up for grabs. I only go about an hour, hour and a half. I'm actually going on 2 hours right now. I know you did. Hey, you're fine. You're fine, Rose. I'm glad you came when you could. Next time, I'll be doing this periodically, so you're fine. All right. What did I say? 1 and 20? Hey, Siri, pick a number between 1 and 20.
A random number between 1 and 20 is 18.
That looks like it might be Misty with 17. You all agree? Misty, congratulations. So which piece do you like? Which piece would you like? So Rose, the whole thing is we craft for a while and I get a lot of input from the audience. And then at the end, whoever wins the drawing gets to pick one of the pieces that we made. So Misty, you tell me, which piece would you like? While I'm waiting for Misty to put her choice in, I won. I love the doggy card, was my favorite. You want the doggy card. Okay, I got to glue down a little bit here, but I'll get that in the mail to you. Next time I do this, we're going to make tassels. I got a bunch of stuff at the thrift stores today to make tassels, and so that's what we're going to do. So Congratulations, Misty. Thank you all so much for joining. I hope you'll keep joining. I don't have a set day and time for this because my schedule's kind of crazy with, my husband's work schedule, and it's just kind of whatever fits for that week. I may do another one the end of this week. It's not necessarily just once a week. If I can get two in, I'll do two. So I may do one towards the end of the week, but the next thing we're going to do are tassels. You did. I'm sorry, Pat. You'll have to get in next time. So Misty won this time, and she likes the little dog. So with that said, I'm at 2 hours. And maybe I should just plan on 2 hours because by the time we make stuff, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. All right. Well, Pat, catch us on the next time. We'll be doing this regularly, so you'll have plenty of chances to win. Thank you all for joining. I like to eat. You got to bring your plate of food and sit in front of the computer. Yes, only one drawing because oh, hey Melody, we're just wrapping up, hon. I only do one because out of all of this, I need to build my stash as well for ephemera. But last time we did jelly printing and I gave away 5 sheets each. There were only 2 people that joined or that put numbers in, so I just gave them each the prize because there were only 2. But the prize was 5 sheets. So it depends on what we make, whether I give away, multiples or not. But so I got 2 pieces of ephemera and Misty won 1. Thank you all for joining. I will see you. The next thing I have scheduled is nothing right now. Next weekend, next Sunday, I will have my video sale and I'm going to be doing button packets. I got a whole bunch more buttons at a thrift store today. And then my invoicing will start to go out tomorrow. So, all right. Well, Toby, yeah, it's more than just a craft and chat. A lot of people do, a lot of people do the craft and chat, and that's lovely too. But I thought it would be fun to give away something at the end. So, all right, ladies, I'm going to go ahead and end this live. Thank you so much. I appreciate you more than you will ever know, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.